Shabbat Shalom. Our Torah portion begins in the wake of tragedy. Following the sudden deaths of Aaron's two children, we read of God's command, the rites and the rituals placed upon Aaron in grief. This retrospective reference to the demise of Nadav and Abihu from the Torah portion much earlier in Leviticus reminds us that we must revisit the loss, perhaps suggesting that there are lingering messages to behold. A quick reminder. The first time when hearing of the death of his own two sons, the text simply says, Vayidom Aharon, and Aaron was silent. Aaron was silenced in inconsolable grief. Why does the Torah mention the deaths of Nadav and Abihu here in Acharei Mot, after the deaths, the name of the Torah portion, when the story of their deaths was already told in its entirety a few weeks ago in Parshat Shemini? Perhaps it's a reminder to not draw ourselves too close to God, like Aaron's sons did. A reminder that as we prepare for Yom Kippur, which is what the rest of the Torah portion is about, that we must be ready, we must be pure, that we must be holy. Hearing of the deaths, we must also be drawn to confront our own mortality and reflect on the direction of our own lives. Or is it like loss and grief, that we must revisit those experiences in our own lives, or they will come back to revisit us? I'd like to think that Acharei Mot, this Torah portion, the Torah draws attention to Nadav and Abihu's death, to give Aaron another chance to cry out, to mourn, to shed tears. And though he misses the opportunity once more, surely other circumstances will present themselves in the future. Life continually confronts us with situations that invite us to work through those issues that are most difficult and most painful. We can't keep sweeping them under the carpet. We can't pretend they didn't happen. Sometimes we just can't be silent. It will come back to revisit us. Acharei Mot. We have to speak up, to express our true feelings all the time. Shabbat Shalom.